Well, here we are. This is Raven Rock. Can't say I'm all that glad to see it again. Good luck. Maybe you can figure out what's going on around here.
That cinematic plays when you arrive at Solstheim for the first time. This video will be about Solstheim. This video will not be about the Dragonborn questline and Mirak. This will just be about the island itself, the politics, history, and geography. Because of the eruption of Red Mountain back in Vardenfell, Morrowind, most of the island is very ashy and destroyed and in anarchy. There are only 4 friendly civilized settlements in the game. That's Raven Rock, a mining town, which is the very first town you arrive at, because that's where the ship arrives at, and it's on the shore. To the north, there's Skull Village, where a tribe of Nords live. And then to the southeast are the Telvanni. They are also dark elves. They are mostly wizards, but they get along pretty well with Raven Rock since they are both dark elves. They also get along with Skull Village. I mean, none of the settlements actually interact with each other a lot. However, there's no conflict between any of them. Then there are the Reeklings at Thirsk Meadhall, a bit southwest from Skull Village, not very far from it. The Reeklings do have a quarrel with the settlements, because the Reeklings, these people here, tend to raid and ambush people for resources. The funny thing is, you can actually go to their mead hall themselves, because their chief has a quest for you. However, there are random encounters where Reeklings will attack you and ambush you. 2 of the 6 great houses of Morrowind have a presence here on Solstheim. House Redoran controls Raven Rock, and House Telvanni controls Tel Mithrin. I hate how they had to pick a name that was pretty much impossible to pronounce. Northeast in Solstheim, in the snowy Arctic-like part, there is the Skull Village, a tribe of Nords. However, these Nords have a very different culture from Nords back in Skyrim. They have their own religion apart from the 9 divines. They believe in one god called the Allmaker. The Skull are pretty seclusive. They don't tend to interact with any of the other settlements, and both them and the other settlements like it that way. As for the Reeklings, not much is known about their culture. One thing that is known, however, is how one becomes tribe of the Reeklings. Reeklings support warship and strength, a lot like orcs, and whoever is the strongest in the tribe usually becomes the chief. There are in fact fights to the death on who should become chief, and whoever wins obviously becomes chief. In fact, it is possible for an outsider, a non-Reekling, to become chief if they win the fight and are loyal to the Reekling tribe. However, this is extremely, extremely rare and pretty much never happens. They do have a religion, however, it is not quite known what exactly it is. We just know that they have one because they have shrines and a song about their religion. They even have their own language, which is also quite unknown. Back sometime in the times of the Dwemer, particularly when the Nord Empire was invading Morrowind, the Nords tried to invade the Dwemer ruin of Why do the names have to be, like, impossible to pronounce? Faltharts. I'm gonna assume that the random B there is silent. So the Nord attackers laid siege on the city, but instead of fighting back, the Dwemer used their defense system. It's kind of complex to say what they did, but pretty much they use like water to defend their underground city until the Nord attackers just gave up and left. Solstheim actually used to be a part of Skyrim until 4th Era 16, when the High King of Skyrim at the time ceded it to Morrowind. Raven Rock was once a city run by the East Empire Company, but when the Empire abandoned Solstheim, along with the East Empire Company, that is when it was colonised by House Redoran not long after. So that is the island of Solstheim, everyone. Hope you found it interesting. Leave a like on the video if you did find it interesting. Subscribe if you want to hear more lore videos like this one. I make lore videos every Monday, as you all know, and I will see you guys in the next video.